All right, this morning, the Twin Cities Live Book Club, our regular meeting commenced. We had so much fun chatting about the Amalfi Curse. There's me, there's Kelly, we're in our respective homes. The book was written by New York Times bestselling author Sarah Penner.
Then really cool, because Kelly's here, and she says this book may be her favorite book of the year.
Well, I would say one of my favorites.
One of.
I read a lot, and it's really hard for me to choose, and I rarely give 5 stars. This was a close like 4.5.
It was a really good book.
I really enjoyed it, and I know Elizabeth read it
yesterday.
How do you do that?
I don't know. She's so fast.
I'm not fast at. Did you see all the stuff Kristen was doing on the water? I couldn't do 99% of that, but I can read a book fast. So that's all I have.
We all have our own special things.
That's all we have. So the book is so good because it's set on the Amalfi Coast. It's like a mystery. There's a little bit of fantasy because there's like, you learn early, there's a little bit of witchcraft going on.
But very small. If you don't like fantasy, you'll like this.
Yes, there's some romance, but the romance also we talked about sort of plays second fiddle to these women's relationships with themselves, with their community.
With the ocean.
It's a dual timeline book, so part of it is set present day.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
Now you're making it weird. What do they do in the ocean? What do they do in the ocean?
We're not going to tell you.
They just have really interesting powers. It's something that I would have probably never picked up had we not picked it for book club.
See?
That's how this works,
guys.
This
is really good. Now, here's what happens, though. How we pick the books is kind of interesting, because if you know our book club, Kelly and I don't read the books ahead of time.
Right.
We're not saying, like, read our favorite book. We do some research, we ask some professionals, we kind of gather, you know, information, and then we choose a book, and we hope that it's good. I chose this book, and Kelly and I were both beside ourselves with the cover. We loved the cover so much, and then we got the chance to talk to Sarah Penner about that, and we had to bring it up right away. Take a look.
There was one trip that my husband and I took. We've been there twice to the Amalfi area. And one of the trips, we just marveled at the fact that we were walking down this alleyway and we could smell olive oil. And there's hot pink bougainvillea flowers everywhere. And there's sparrows in and out of roof soffits. Just everywhere you look, it's some sort of sensory submersion. And I wanted to draw that and evoke that for the reader in this book, so that readers who've never been to the Amalfi Coast feel like they're visiting and feel like they're transported through the story. But then similarly, readers who have been to the Amalfi Coast pick the book up and say, oh my gosh, she absolutely is helping me remember my own experience there.
She paints the most beautiful picture when it comes to the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah.
I want to go there so bad.
Well, and some of our book clubbers like had either been there and loved it and said, oh my gosh, it totally brought me back. Or, I mean, I think everybody was thinking like, how much is it going to cost me to get there? Can Carousel Travel do an Amalfi Coast trip?
Let's get that going. But she was really, I mean, just so skilled at doing that, at painting this beautiful picture. She paints a picture of the water, what it's like to be under the water as a diver. And I've never scuba dived, never even thought I had an interest in it, and I still probably won't do it. But I love that I could do that from the comfort of my own couch.
Now, did she talk about, like, is she a diver, or did she have to do some research?
Okay, and she did more research.
Yeah, she's a scuba diver with her husband, and she has actually dived and seen shipwrecks in Florida. Apparently the Keys are riddled with shipwrecks, which I find very fascinating. And she also got licensed, certified in nautical archaeology while she was writing this book, because the lead is a nautical archaeologist. It is a thing, and it's very fascinating, but she writes about it and it doesn't feel like it's over your head. You feel like, oh, this is a very cool job.
So she had to know just enough to be dangerous to kind of describe and be accurate with her description of what it is versus like going a deep dive into the actual profession.
And she says some of the description was from shipwrecks that she's actually seen with her own eyes. Very cool.
Yeah, and then Kelly and I sang like songs from Little Mermaid a little bit.
I was like, I like shipwrecks because I like the Little Mermaid. But what's always so fascinating when we talk to these authors is that we do always find a Minnesota connection.
We don't know how this happens.
And Sarah has one too. Take a listen.
So So my family, all through childhood, they've got some cabins up in Mound Lake, which is about 90 minutes, 2 hours west of Minneapolis. I mean, I know there's a gazillion lakes there, so that might not ring a bell, but maybe for one of your viewers or readers it will. But Mound Lake, so I have a lot of summer memories up there, out on the water and getting a lot of mosquito bites as well. But yes, my family, they still go up there every summer. So I absolutely have fond memories of that area.
There you go.
Are you guys are like 100% on that, right? 100% hit rate.
Every single one.
Sometimes we find Minnesota references in the book. That happens regularly.
Right. We're like, what? Wait, it just said the word Minnetonka.
Why is Edina in here? Yeah, it's very interesting.
Very odd.
Okay, so listen, we are closing this chapter, and we're writing a new one. Kelly?
Okay, it is time to announce our next book. We did announce it this morning on our book club meeting. We had some very excited book clubbers, so without further ado, I will take the Amalfi Curse
Here
off.
she goes.
And we are going to be reading The Bright Years.
Kelly's pick.
This is my pick. Okay, so a little description. One family, 4 generations, a secret son, a devastating addiction. So this is going to be a family drama. Apparently it's big-hearted. This is a debut novel of Sarah, I believe it's pronounced Damoff.
This is her first book.
This is her debut novel. It is getting high praise. I chose it again because I think the cover is just stunning.
It's beautiful.
Listen, choose a book by its cover.
I know, it looks nice just sitting out on your table.
It does look so pretty. We're going to be meeting in September. We're going to keep you posted. It'll probably be mid-September after Labor Day.
Yeah, so you've got lots of time to pick it up. Get on the wait list at your local library or the Libby app or whatever. Pick it up from a local bookseller.
Yeah, ask your local bookseller to
find a friend, get a copy, and then trade it off.
Yeah. So yay, let's get reading.
Yay, Kelly.
Yeah, great job, Kelly. Good job, Elizabeth.
Hey, thanks. The book club. It's where it's at.
That's right.
The Twin Cities Live Book Club is presented by The Yard. We want to say a big thank you to them. Did you know this? Thursdays in July, they drop a brand new buy one, get one 30% off deal on their website. So you can get like cute little coordinating chairs for your porch. Kelly Hansen.
I know, I need them.
You got to get these. Each deal runs for just 5 days. Once it's over, it's gone for good. So you can get the deal first by signing up for their newsletter. Then it's delivered right to your email inbox. You're going to find the details at twincitieslive.com. But thanks again, By the Yard. We so appreciate the support.
How about that? I didn't even know they did that.
Cool, huh?
Well, coming up next, you can tell we're going to tell you about an awesome way to get $500 credit at locally owned By the Yard. We just talked about them, so stick around for the easy way to enter this particular contest.